What do you mean there are no grounds to annul my son's marriage? Find some. That's what I'm paying you for.
Well, so much for your deal with Zeus and the sky gods.
I don't know if I can do this.
If you want to walk away, we can.
No, I can't. Danny's death, that has to count for something. This must be it. I'm about to come face to face with my real mother.
I know what you said is true. But if I could have just looked into my daughter's eyes, just once. Yes.
This house has been deserted for years. I saw the light on, just wanted to make sure everything's all right.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm really sorry to disturb you. I should have called first, but I just found this news out that is, I think you could be my mother.
This is my family home. The Cassadines, nobody's been here for a very long time.
I like to keep an eye on things.
My husband and I really appreciate that. I thank you. Everything's okay.
Okay, good night.
Good night. Thank you again.
You all right?
That was just really odd.
What, somebody's watching over the place? I think it's kind of nice, actually.
No, it's just this feeling I had when I heard the knock at the door. I just had this feeling like I wanted something to happen.
Like what?
I just had this feeling like I wanted something to happen.
You believe I'm your mother? I don't understand. What is this about?
This is not some kind of scam. We don't want anything from
Yeah,
you.
look, I am really sorry. I should not have just blurted it out like that. I was born at the Belmont Clinic in Chatham, Maine, May 11th, 1980.
And you track me down here.
Did you have a child at that clinic?
Yes. But there's no way you could be my child.
Wait a minute, I don't understand. If the places and the dates and everything matches up, how can you be so sure?
I gave birth to a son.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea, guys. I mean, Dylan had to go home, and he was a witness, so
I'm
maybe...
a witness. Dylan will back me up, and we'll get this Sparkle off the street.
If you don't want to file a report, don't. Nobody's forcing you into anything.
No, I want to, because if I don't come forward, then it'll be your word against the gay basher, and I want to make sure this guy doesn't...
Hey, you guys, you're the witnesses, you and Lulu?
I saw what happened to Guy, and I'm ready to make a statement against the gay basher, too, for what he did to me.
Well, that's even better. We brought him in and charged him for disturbing the peace with statements with you and Guy. Frank Rush could go away for years.
Great.
You'll get your chance to confront him face to face.
You promised this sky god of yours that you would be a kinder, gentler Spanky Buns if Dylan survived the epidemic.
I'm sure God would agree that I am doing Dylan and Georgie a huge favor helping them end the marriage.
Whatever happened to God is love.
This from an avowed atheist?
Hey, I didn't make the deal. You did.
Look, Dylan and Georgie are much too young to be married. I am saving them years of bitterness and recriminations.
The easiest way to keep them together is to try to tear them apart. You know, make them romantic renegades. Dylan and Georgie against the world.
That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous is why you're so hot for me.
Oof. reason we are still stuck in this so-called marriage is because you refuse to give up your demand for alimony.
Use any excuse you want, Cupcake. I know you want me.
As for breaking up Dylan and Georgie, watch and learn, friend. Watch and learn.
Well, I'll be watching. Learn me something I can use.
Dylan, darling.
Run, you two. Run like the wind.
Oh, ignore him.
You. Why are you smiling?
Oh, because I finally realized that, unlike my ridiculous marriage to a freeloading thief who keeps trying to get back what wasn't his in the first place,
Enough of me.
I have realized that you and Georgie are truly in love, and I'm thrilled for you, and I never should have opposed the marriage.
Never give up hope, and remember that there's someone out here who believes in you.
It's Todd.
I'm sorry I startled you.
No, hey. I'm the one who should be apologizing the way I reacted. I'm still all keyed up.
Oh, I knew that, and I shouldn't have snuck up on you.
Don't blame yourself when I'm not good to you.
But you're always good to me.
I'm wrong here. You're right. Don't take this on yourself.
Lo olvido si tú lo olvidas.
You didn't tell me you spoke Spanish.
Well, I never said that. You just assumed.
So you've been playing this whole time with the guitar, the wine? You've understood everything I said in Spanish since we got here?
Most of it, yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because you were enjoying yourself so much. You were showing me around. You were making everything perfect. You were imagining that I was the lost, helpless female.
Lost, helpless? I don't think so.
I'm sorry. I can see this means a great deal to you. Must have gone to a great deal of trouble to find me. But there's no possibility that I could be your mother.
Can you tell us anything about the Belmont Clinic?
I prefer not to think about that time of my life.
Look,
so
I'm really sorry to drag up the past for you, but is there anything at all you can tell us?
Do you remember any of the staff or maybe other patients at the time?
It's been such a long time since I've thought about any of this.
Were any of the patients close to your age?
Most of them, actually. But, we all kept to ourselves.
Do you remember if anyone else had a baby on May 11th?
There was a girl in the room next to me. She was very studious, quiet. She never talked to me. I thought she was something of a snob.
Do you know her name? She could be my mother.
I never heard her name. But, I was in the hall when she checked in. She was wearing a school uniform. She'd come straight from class.
Do you remember anything about the uniform?
I recognized it right away. It was the uniform of a girls' school called Briarton Griggs.
I just wanted to find out that she was all right and that I had done the right thing. Oh, God. 3 years old, she died. Let's see, what was I doing? I was at Yale, having a good time. I was probably studying in the library. Oh, when she got hit by a car. All I had to do was have the courage to walk down the stairs and go after her. We could have gotten on a bus to New York or Canada.
You would have raised a child by yourself at 16 years old.
All I had to do was just stand up to him. Maybe if I had stood up to him, maybe he would show me an ounce of respect. And maybe he would have helped me. He would have given me the things that I need to give this baby a good life.
Mm-hmm. But that wasn't an option, was it? Alexis, you did. and made the best choice that you could for your child at the time.
And now she's dead.
Oh, but that's not because of you.
At 3 years old, do you think she had any understanding of what happened to her?
Sweetheart, listen. You've got to stop putting yourself through this.
Coming here was a bad idea. There's too many ghosts. I should just let her rest in peace. That's the least I could do.
I always wanted my mother to come search for me. To tell me why she chose Sonny over me. I thought if she could do that, if we could come together in some way, then that would be an incredible gift. I wanted your daughter to have what I didn't. So, I don't know, maybe in a way that this whole search was about me.
It was my decision to want to find her.
I don't, maybe I pushed you to it.
I'm way too stubborn for that. You don't worry. Knowing what happened to her is still better than not knowing.
I'd forgotten about the glory of love.
Well, no wonder. It's been a long time.
I'd forgotten how pure and simple young love is. I envy you being married at this age. You're gonna have the time of your lives out on your own.
Out on our own?
You're throwing them out in the street with nothing but what they can carry in a suitcase? You're cutting them off without a dime?
What could be more romantic than cooking canned chili on a hot plate?
Hot plate?
You'll be scraping peanut butter from the bottom of a jar to make one last sandwich to share. But you won't even notice. You're young, you're in love, you're unstoppable. You are going to have the time of your lives. You wanted your independence, you wanted your marriage, you've got it. Effective immediately.
I'm sorry. I thought that you wanted me to be a part of your life, and that's why you prayed for me to beat the virus. In fact, I actually thought you were happy for me because Georgie and I are in love.
I'm giving you what you need. It's my responsibility as a parent.
I don't know what to say.
I do.
You already said that.
Oh, Tracy, I want to thank you. Tossing Dylan and me out is the best thing you could possibly do.
Checkmate.
Sonny? Sonny.
Mac, Lucas and the other victim are ready to make their statement about the hate crime suspect, Frank Rausch.
So your patience with Lucas paid off.
Looks that way.
Nice work.
Hey, speaking of work, you know, would it be possible if I could pick up a few extra shifts? Elizabeth, she had to work straight through the epidemic, and she wants to spend more time with Cameron. So I'm kind of need to pick up the slack.
Sure, you're doing a good job. I'll give you all the work you can handle.
Thanks.
You already took him on in a bar. You went after him at Kelly's. Making a statement here while you're surrounded by cops should be easy.
If you're not ready to confront him face to face, tell the cops you want to make a private statement. It'll still count.
I can face him.
Be sure, because if you lose it in your statement, it would be better if I had just my word against Frank's.
Look, I may not be a poster child for gay rights like you, but I can make a statement without messing it up.
Why don't you cut him some slack?
I'm more interested in keeping Frank in jail than protecting Lucas's feelings.
Well, don't make it one or the other, okay? Have a little faith in Lucas. He can do this.
I had a couple of beers. I got into a minor altercation, okay? It was nothing. I don't want trouble with anybody.
We've got a couple people here that might think otherwise.
Is that right?
These are the rest of your personal effects.
Thank you, sir.
You've been paroled. Don't blow it, or you'll wind up right back here.
Yes, sir.
Dylan and I might not have found the courage to strike out on our own so soon if not for you. The opportunity to fend for ourselves and think on our feet. We can learn all this stuff and end up closer than ever. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing us a huge favor.
I'm so glad you feel that way.
It'll be great. A real adventure.
You know what? We could live at Kelly's.
We could?
Huh?
I could be a waitress while you finish college.
Yes, and I could help out downstairs in the diner, and all the while I could make a little documentary about all the people that go into Kelly's and their interrelated
This is great,
relationships.
but wait, and then you could enter it in a festival and enter a bunch of awards and become famous, all thanks to your mom.
Nice work, wife.
All the decisions we make will be ours. Everything we have will belong to us, even if it's a microwave and instant spaghetti, but it'll be ours.
Hey, I'm always good for a bowl of chili at Kelly's. You know, I'm still a half owner of that joint.
Oh, thank you, Luke. That's so sweet, but I think we can do this. Thank you again, Tracy. We need to get packed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Nuts.
Microwave and instant spaghetti?
Why not?
I gotta hand it to you, wife. You got those crazy kids right where you want them.
Are you all right?
I like the night air. I didn't want to wake you.
You still can't sleep.
I'm all right.
You might feel better if you tell me what's going on.
Just dreams, you know? We talked about it.
Maybe we need to keep talking.
No, we don't. It's all right. We know dreams, they eventually goes away, and I don't want you to worry.
Sonny, of course I'm worried. I care about you.
I want you to enjoy yourself.
I am. It's perfect here. We had a great day.
Okay.
But whatever you're going through, please don't hide from me. I want to help.
You can't.
I can if you let me.
You're an idealistic person. You want to heal me, you want to heal the world. That's a beautiful quality. But now is not the time.
Do you trust me?
That has nothing to do with it. It's a beautiful night in Spain. Let's just think about that.
Why can't you sleep? What are your dreams about?
It's not something that I want to talk about.
Sonny, please let me in.
I said I can't.
You okay?
Yeah. What are these trophies? Do you think my mother won any of them? Like tennis and golf, field hockey. You know, these are all rich girl sports. I can't imagine going to a school like this. Jason, this is going to be a bad idea.
Hold on. This is our best lead yet.
Why? Because a stranger told us that some snobby pregnant girl had a school uniform on? It's probably just a dead end.
Okay, then what do you want to do?
I don't know what I want to do. I don't know. I don't know why I would want to find a mother who obviously doesn't want to be found.
Hi, honey.
You want to give me away like you did to my sister!
I can't believe it. You actually double-crossed the Easter Bunny.
I did it for Dylan and Georgie's own good. They are going to be miserable, and in no time, they will come crawling back, ready to sign annulment papers.
Have you really forgotten what it was like to be that age? To be so on fire, so consumed with someone that that's all you can think of? I mean, can you imagine the fireworks if you and I had met when we were their age?
I never would have looked at you.
You want to bet?
shouldn't be here.
Are you asking me to leave?
What do you want?
What do I want? You want the same thing, underneath all those fancy clothes.
My father will hear you.
Let me put the top down on that fancy car of yours and take you for the ride of your life. We'll fly out of this mausoleum so fast, it'll take your breath away. Come on, darling. You know you're dying to go out with a guy like me.
I thought you'd never ask. Oh, Luke.
Oh, please.
Hold on. We're just getting to the good part.
I never would have fallen for your rebel without a clue act.
Hey, Commissioner, ready to go.
I let you get by with a cheap shot to my jaw, so we're even.
I don't think so.
Look, you don't want to do this, because I will hunt you down no matter how long it takes. What I did to you before is nothing. You will beg me to put you out of your misery, okay? So don't try and be a hero, you pansy.
Hey, did you just say something? Get up. Hey, did he threaten you?
Let's just get this over with.
Are you ready to make a statement?
You were assaulted, is that correct? Do you know who did it?
That's the guy who attacked me.
It was just a dream.
It was just really real. I was at Kelly's and Christina was sitting there and I went to hug her and she refused to hug me and accused me of wanting to give her away like I did her sister. And then she ran out the door and there was the car screech and the metal crashing. All I had to do was go after her.
Yeah, you know what? You're obviously processing enormous loss here. Your subconscious is just talking to you.
I know that I can go over this 1,000 times and it's not going to make any difference because what's done is done and I need to focus on what I do have in my life. And I miss Molly and I miss Christina and I think that we should go see them. I want to go home.
Hi. I'm trying to find a girl who was a student here in 1980.
May I ask why?
She could possibly be a relative.
Oh, I see.
I'm not really sure how old she was. I think she was about 16. That would make her a sophomore.
Yeah, and
right?
she might have missed some school in the spring of that year.
Okay. I think I may have found her. Sophomore. She took off the entire second semester in 1980.
Do you have a name?
I'm sorry, but I can't divulge that information.
I'm sorry I shouldn't have snapped at you.
It's all right.
No, it's not all right because you were just trying to help.
And you don't want to be helped, right?
Sonny, you and Jason are alike. You hate needing anyone. You want to give out the help and advice, not take it. But whatever you're going through, I can listen.
There are things in my life that I'm never going to be able to tell you. And you're going to have to accept that.
I'd never ask you about your work.
It has nothing to do with business. I mean, you know, maybe Nicholas sat around with you all night, bearing his soul. That's not what I do. I'm a very private person. And if you want to help me or support me, you're going to have to learn how to back off.
Whatever you're going through now, whatever's making you act this way, Sonny, I know the truth. I feel the truth when I'm in your arms. You care about me. You're not this cruel and selfish man that everybody else believes is going to ruin my life.
What you're saying now, the way I'm acting right now is nothing compared. I'm unfair. I'm selfish. I'll take whatever you can give me and push you away and shut you out.
I'm never going to believe that.
And whatever Jason says, Cardi says, your mother, father, everybody, it's true. I'm going to ruin your life.
All right, fine, Sonny. Maybe you and I don't have a prayer. Maybe Jason and everybody else is right, but not because I can't deal with the relationship, but because you can't.
We met at Jake's. Frank kept looking at me, so I looked back. He asked me out for a pizza, and I don't know, it was also new to me. You know, I'd never picked up on or met someone in a bar before.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, he said he'd drive, and we never made it to the pizza place. We ended up in the park.
He wanted to go to the park.
I knew I was in trouble, and the next thing I knew, he hit me with a lead pipe and started calling me faggot and queer.
That's a lie.
I hit the ground, and I tried to get away, but he just kept kicking me.
He's making this all up. All right? He hit on me in some dive bar, and I basically told him to get lost. He's still mad about it. That's what this whole thing is about.
You just threatened me a few minutes ago. Said that if I testified against you, you would come after me again. Make me beg to be put out of my misery.
That is total garbage.
No, you're garbage.
Like, it is his word against mine.
Actually, it's our word against yours. The same thing that happened to Lucas happened to me, except we started out at the Metro Court and ended up at Kelly's. You punched me in the stomach and then hit me in the head with a bottle.
They're making this up.
No, they're not. I was there.
So was I.
We got 2 eyewitnesses and all the stories match.
That's good enough for me.
Book 'em. No problem. God, Frankie. Come on. Hey, all right, I want my lawyer.
I'm so proud of you.
We did it. Am I supposed to thank you? You should have done this a long time ago.
If you and I had met as teenagers, it would have been a far different scenario.
Found him sneaking around outside. Had this in his pocket.
Thanks, David. You stole my silk scarf?
Yes? No. I mean, I came to give it back so I could talk to you.
Why?
I was wondering if maybe, if you would maybe think about going out with a guy like me.
I wouldn't be caught dead with trash like you. I wouldn't let you shine my shoes.
Hold it! Stop right there.
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
You were suffocating in this pampered, uptight little world of yours. If I had shown up and offered you a way out, you would have flown away with me and never looked back.
Well, you didn't show up, so there's no point in speculating.
It isn't too late. It isn't. Tracy, we could still do it. I could take you any place you want to go. I could make you feel more alive, happier than you've ever been. Come on. What do you say? Let's get out of this mausoleum before this family bleeds you dry of any chance you've ever had at happiness. Come on.
You're good.
I know.
We're gonna go now.
I can't wait to see the girls. Hi, honey.
Mommy!
Hi, sweetie. Oh. Where's your sister? Where's Viola?
gotta be something in here.
Damn it.
What, you need a password?
Maybe I can get Stan to talk me into the system.
Hold on, yearbooks. Aha, 1980. Maybe my mother's picture is in there.
Emily. I'm sorry for what happened. I shouldn't have pushed you away. You're right. I mean, I got a lot on my mind. Emily. Courtney's death and everything else that's going on with me, but the thing is, it was not fair to take it out on you. We should be enjoying this place, enjoying ourselves. Can we do that?
I didn't handle this perfectly, but I did make a statement, and I think that should count for something.
If you had made a statement against Frank the night he attacked you, he might not have come after me.
I wasn't ready.
He could have killed someone. For all we know, he has.
You know, I'm not proud of the fact that I waited for so long. But I was afraid to come out to my parents. And I didn't want my mom to find out I was gay because I was targeted for a hate crime.
Oh, so you let a gay basher go free?
No. I fought back. And I ended up being arrested and coming out to my mom and everyone else in this very squad room.
Well, that doesn't sound too pleasant.
No, it wasn't. You know, and it's still not. But maybe that would have been easier if I'd known someone like you.
Well, now you know me.
Listen, I gotta get out of here. Do you want to get some coffee or something?
Maybe sometime. When you figure out who you are.
Well, good luck, you lovebirds. Don't forget, if you need anything...
No!
Let me finish. If you need anything, don't call us. You're on your own. But trust me, you're better off away from here. Go as far away as you can get.
Dylan, you have a choice.
Yeah, I know. And I made it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the garden.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Hi, Georgie.
Diego. Oh, I missed you. There she is, too. Let me see your sister, too. Oh, gosh. Hi. I missed you so much, both of you girls. You know that?
I thought you were never coming back.
Why would you say that, sweetie? I will always, always, always come back to you wherever I go and wherever you are. You and Molly and Rick are all I need. All right, sophomores.
Okay, right here.
All right, look at that. Photo not available.
And that would make sense if she missed the second semester.
Okay, well, do you think she could be my mother? That's kind of a weird name, though. Jason? Hey, what's wrong?
The name.
Davidovich? What about the name? Do you know her?
Yeah. So do you.
No, I don't. I've never heard of that name before.
Because she changed her name to Davis.
Alexis Davis? Alexis Davis is my mother.